Welcome to our channel, Scratch Programming Projects for Kids. Today I'm going to make a speech recognition project using PictoBlocks. In this project, I'm going to make a virtual assistant which can take commands and which will execute them. So let's get started. So first, we'll go to the board, select eVive. We can close this here, and we can go to the extensions. Select Artificial Intelligence. And let's cut out this Toby sprite. And here you can see there are artificial intelligence blocks. Now I've already downloaded the sprites, and I'm going to use the phone sprite for this project and some other sprites too. So I'll upload them with this button, with the upload sprite. I'm going to click this, and you're going to see these sprites which I've downloaded. So I'm going to press phone, and I'm going to open them. So now this phone sprite is here. I'm going to put this phone sprite right here now. And I'm also going to put the bulbs and the bulb ones. I'm going to again click the upload sprite. And I'm going to choose the bulb off. We're going to do this one by one. So I'm also going to upload the bulb. But first I'm going to actually minimize this. So I'm going to do up to 50. So now this is small enough. I'll move this right here. And I get another of the sprites. There are two of them. So one of them is the bulb off, which is this one. And there's another one, which is bulb on. So I'm going to upload it right here. Bulb on. I'm also going to have to shorten this out. I'm going to have to put 50. So you can see that these two are different. This one is the bulb which is off, and this one's the one with the bulb which is on. Now let's start the coding. So first we're going to go to the phone sprite, and I'm going to put the one green flag ticked. And I'm going to put the looks, and I'm going to put the switch costume to phone. Now I'm going to actually need some more of these costumes of this phone. And because this is going to use a speech, because we're going to use a speech recognition, because we need talk. So I'm going to have to put more of them to say hello, how are you, please do this for me, all those speech commands. So I'm going to go to the costumes, and you can see that there's only one costume. And I'm going to convert this to vector. And I will actually make a lot of these. I'm going to make 4 of them. So I'm going to go to select. I'm going to select this. And you can see this here. I'm going to copy it, and this will stay right there. I'm going to go to the paint, and there's nothing here except costume 1 written here. And now I'm going to paste it, and you can see another one of these here. We're going to have to do that 4 times. So you can see, copy, then I'm going to go to paint and paste. We'll also go to the costume to actually change the names. So I'm going to name this phone 2. I named it for 2. Phone 2. And I'm going to put phone 3 here. going to do one later when I copy this. So I'm going to do that. Oopsies. Okay. So similarly, I did for all these 4. Now I'm going to put some text inside them because we're going to talk. So for first here, I'm going to put the text. The text color is in purple, which I've selected before. And now I'm going to type inside here, hello, because we're going to say hello. Exclamation mark. And I'm going to center it. So now I've done hello. I put another text inside the phone 3 costume. So now this time, because I'm going to use these two bulbs to make it turn on and turn off. So I'm going to, for turning on the lights, I'm going to start with the bulb which is turned off. So I'm going to start with typing turning to enter off and I'm going to center it. And if you want to put any changes, you can go to select and you can double click it and so now I'm going to the next one for turning because I've already finished saying turning off lights. We actually are supposed to, because we want to turn on the lights, so I actually have to say turning on lights. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to edit. So this is how you edit. You have to go to text and then you can press the enter key, the right arrow key. Now for costume, now for the last one, I'm going to name it phone 2 for phone 4 actually. And now I'm going to put turning off lights. Turning off lights. And I'm going to move it actually, and I'm going to center it. So now I'm done with all these 4, and now I'm going to do the code. First I'm going to go to the bulb off, and now we're going to start the code from there. So now, but before we do that, we actually are supposed to, because I want to make these two, like in these two costumes, and into one sprite. So one sprite and 2 costumes. So for that, I'm going to go to bulb off. So I'm going to go to costumes for bulb off. And for that one, I'm going to connect to vector. So I'm going to go to sprites. Here, choose a costume, and I'm going to go to paint. And now I have to go to bulb on, and I'm going to connect it to vector, and I'm going to select. Then I'm going to go and copy, which is going to be already copied. And I'm going to go to bulb and to this one, bulb off. And I'm going to paste it here. So you can see that now there's only one sprite, but there are only 2 costumes. But now for this one, I'm going to delete this one because now we don't need that. Otherwise, it will be a duplicate of the bulb on. So now I'm going to change this to bulb on. So now I'm going to go to code. And first on the phone. So we can see where we left off it from. And we're first going to go to the artificial intelligence. And it's going to recognize our speech. Now let's say for 5 seconds in English. And now I'm going to put something which we can say so it can reply it back to us. And we should not even say it because we already have the phones. So we'll go to control and get the if and then block. It's a condition. And we'll go to operators and we're going to go and get this block. We're going to delete this and we're going to put a text inside that, which is going to be saying hi Alex. I put hi Alex because that's the name of the virtual assistant. And I'm going to go to the artificial intelligence and I'm going to turn on the speech recognition result. And let me just lower this down here. Maybe something will be written here. And I'm going to put the speech recognition result here. So now you can see this is written here. If I say hi Alex, it should reply something back. And if we want Alex to reply back, we need to put some code in for it. So I'm going to go to looks and I'm going to go to the switch costume to phone 4. I'm going to go and choose phone 2 from the drop down menu. It's going to change the costume because when it's going to change the costume to phone 2, it will change into hello, as if the phone is saying hello to you. And now for only this much, we're going to put some more things, like maybe drawing a square. But for right now, we're going to have to do the bulb on and bulb off. So we're going to go to the costumes, but actually we're going to go to the phone and we're going to go to control and get another if and else then, because we're actually going to do for the bulbs. Right now we're going to put the same thing. We'll go to the operators and we'll put this right here. Instead, we're going to do everything the same except this would, here it will be another text. Instead of hi Alex being written, turn on lights will be written. And for filling it here in the parameter, I'm going to go to artificial intelligence and get the speech recognition result again. And now we need to check for what it gives it back. So now I'm going to do a broadcast because we want to get it from it. Like once this phone tells the bulb off to do, the message will go to the bulb off to this costume, to this one. And once it receives it, it's going to change its costume to this bulb on. So how we're going to make it do it is we're going to go to the phone again. And I'm going to go to broadcast message 1. And I'm going to write it again, bulb on. So I broadcasted this, and if we want this to say that if the phone wants us to remind that it's going to turn the bulb on, then we're going to go and also change the costume. So we're going to go to the looks. We're going to get the switch costume. So now we're going to go to the bulb off to make it go to the other costume, bulb on, when it hears bulb turn on lights. So I'm going to go to this sprite, bulb off, right for now. And I'm going to go to the events palette. I'm going to go to where when I receive bulb on. Let's check it if it's the same. Okay, it's the same. And we're going to go to looks. And we're going to go to switch costume to bulb on. So it's like when it receives bulb on, it will go to the other costume, and it will switch it to this one, this costume. So, and to make it hide, we're going to have to go to the events palette, go to when green flag clicked, and we have to go and switch costume. We're going to have to go and get this, and we're going to go and turn this off, because in the starting it should already be off. So once we want it to be on, we're going to when we're going to say that please turn on lights. Then from that time it will switch to its costume and it will become this. So for now I'm just going to go and change the costume. And I'm going to go to the phone again. And now for this one, I'm going to have to do for the turn off lights. To turn off lights. So I'm going to go to the control palette and get another of this if then, the condition one. And we're going to go to the operators and get again the equal to 50. Like I said, please. I'm going to change what we're going to write. For this condition, I'm going to do for the turn off lights. So I'm going to type in turn off lights. And let's put another of these in the other parameter, the blank one. We're going to do this and put this inside here. And now for the turn off lights, we're going to go to the bulb again. And I'm going to go, we actually have to go to phone first before we're going to do the bulb. We're actually going to go to the events palette, and I'm going to get the broadcast for bulb. I'm going to have to make a new one. Bulb and off. So that's what we're supposed to do for now. And we're going to go to the looks palette. And we're going to go to switch costume to phone. And we're going to get the phone 3. And because it's going to change its costume. And we're going to actually have, this is actually not phone 3, it's going to be phone 4. And because it's from phone, and then phone 2, then phone 3, and phone 4. Then we're going to go to the bulbs. And we're going to put a when I receive bulb off. Then I'm going to have to put, then I'm going to go to the looks palette and get switch costume to bulb off. I'm going to go to drop down menu. I'm going to do for the bulb off. Now I'm going to go to the phone, and now I'm going to do for draw a square. So now for this one, I'm going to need another extension. I'm going to go to the add extension. We're going to have to go down. And we're going to go to the pen extension, which you can see here. To the pen extension. And I'm going to go but first I'm going to make a condition here for the draw a square. So I'm going to go to the controls palette again, but if you want to have a shortcut, you can go and press this. You can click it with your right cursor on the right side of your mouse. It says now you'll see this face and press duplicate. So you have a duplicate of this, and you can turn off that. And now I'm going to put draw a square, and I'm going to period. I'm going to take off these because for draw square we won't even need these. And then I'm going to go to the choose a sprite, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go and get bullet. And now I'm going to go to the costumes. Actually, we don't need a bullet, but instead of needing the bullet, we can actually make a sprite. So we're going to go to paint a sprite, and I'm going to go to square. I'm going to change its color to black for drawing. And I'm going to make a very small square, this small. I'm going to drag the square in the stage here. And I'm going to go to the class. Okay. And now we have to do the coding for drawing a square. So now we're going to have to do a broadcast. So we can do a broadcast for drawing a square. I'm just going to name it square for the broadcast. So now I'm going to go to sprite 1, our drawer, and I'm going to go to when I receive. It has all the information, all the messages. So I'm going to go and get square from the drop down. And now I have to go to the motion blocks and point, and I have to get this spot, point in direction 90, so that it actually does not rotate anywhere, and it stays in its own place. So whenever we click it, we can always get back into its place. And we'll also need more blocks like set x to -36 and set y to -20. All these blocks. And now I'm actually going to have to go to the pen extension. Yeah, I think I must have been lost, so I have to go and get it. So now you can see it, it's here. And I have to go and get erase all and put it here. Then I'm going to put pen down. Pen down basically means that you're going to write, and pen up basically means that you have stopped writing. So now we're going to go to the control palette, go and get the repeat, and we're going to put it here because now I want to repeat some coding 4 times. And the coding which will be inside is go to the motion blocks, get move 10 steps. It'll go from move 10 steps, and then it will go down. And for the down, we're going to have to go and get turn. We're going to have to change it 90 degrees. So now we are going to have to wait it because it might even go too fast. Some repeats and some forevers go too fast. So we're going to have to go and put a wait. And now we're going to go, and because we want to hide it in the first place, so I'll go to the events, get the one green flag clicked, and I'm going to go to looks and say hide. And if we want to show it, we're going to get the show block and put it here. So now for the drawing thing, the coding has stopped. So now we're going to go to the phone again. And now that the drawing has been over, we're going to go to the control palette and we're going to do another activity. So we're going to put another condition. I'm not going to duplicate it, so I'm just going to get another one. So now I'm going to go to the operators, do the same thing again, except for the text, I'm going to have to put play a So for the song, like we have to put, I'm going to resume it, play a song, and we're going to put another of the speech recognition result. So I'm going to again go to artificial intelligence. I'm going to get another of these speech recognition results. So you can see here. And now I'm going to go to the sounds. To get the sound, I'm going to go to the sounds. And because there are no sounds recorded here, so I'm going to go to choose a sound. Or else, if you want a sound of your own, you can record your sound. So you can go, so for now, I'm just going to go and choose sound. And you can choose any sound you want. Any sound you like, or if you want to record it. For mine, we're just going to use this one. Astron Celebrate 2. So now we're going to go to the code. And we're going to go to the sound. So now you can see here, now the sounds are here. So now we're going to put it here to say that once we say that play a song, then this song, then this sound will start going on. Will start turning on and like starting to sing the song or the sound. So now that that's done, now sometimes we're also gonna have to make it fast so it does not take so much time. So we're going to use the forever loop. But if we use the forever loop, it'll take too much time. So we're going to use, so we want it, so we want the phone to continuously listen to the commands and to also make it fast forwards in that way. And we also want to divide it too, to break it apart too. So to do that, I'm gonna need to get two. So now I'm gonna use, for the phone spread, I need to make two scripts. The first script will control the second script. So to do that, I'm gonna have to break this piece from this piece. I'm gonna move this aside, and this is going to make another new script. We can set this script aside. So we can go to the controls. Let's get the repeat until. Let's go to the sensing. Until the space key pressed. And we can go to the events. And we're going to have to get a broadcast and wait. So you don't need this. We're going to have to get the wait. Broadcast and wait. We're going to have to make a new message. I'll name it continue. And now I get the when receive, and I put this here. So now there are two scripts, and this will be continue. So now I'm going to put the say block inside here. And I'm going to get the say hello for 2 seconds. We're not going to say hello for 2 seconds actually. We're going to say starting again. with some heck. I'm gonna put the stop script in every condition so that when the condition is met, the script will stop. So I'm going to go to the control and I'm going to get the stop this script in every if condition. So now that is done, we're going to put another if then else, and we need that because the time period might be going a little bit slow, so it might take a lot of time. To make that go a little bit fast, we're going to go to the control, and we're going to get the if then else block. We're going to put this here, and we're going to go to the operators. We're going to put a not, which is basically a negative of that. If not, we're going to put this block here. If not, something is equal to null. Null. We have to capitalize that. So now, and for this one, for the other blank pentameter, I'm going to go to the artificial intelligence and get the speech recognition result. So if not speech recognition result is equal to null, then all of this will happen. Now we're going to have to put the else. So for that, before the else, we're going to have to put, let's go to looks. And before the else, we're going to put here a no match. No match. We're going to put this here for 2 seconds. Now for the else, we're actually going to stop the script again. So we are going to have to use this again to put it right here. Now we can do it for the else. So we can go to the looks, get say hello for 2 seconds, and we can put another thing we can say here. And it's going to be written no speech detected. And that basically means that if there's no speech detected and there's a thing which we don't want it to come inside the artificial intelligence here in the null place, if we don't want, if whatever we say, if that does not come, this no speech detected should come. So now, let's go to the control, and we're actually also going to have to stop this. So we have again going to have to put stop this script under. Now we're done with our coding. So now, let's run our script. Now, let's run the code. Hi, Alex. turn on lights. Turn off lights. Draw a square. Play a song.
Hey!
I hope you liked this video and thank you for watching.